Hey guys, this is going to be a reading for today, and today we are going to take a look into what you are meant to experience in this lifetime, what you are meant to do in this lifetime. And you can choose between one of these cards. And I would say I'll just tell you what each pile is about, and you can intuitively pick yours. So, and also you can resonate with more than one, and that's completely okay. Maybe there's more than one message in here for you. So, pile one, stripping illusions. We will mainly talk about the distorted feminine energy in here. And there were some pretty interesting things in this pile. And the distorted feminine energy talks about not trusting in your own intuition, not being able to receive, not being able to fully tap into your faith, not having faith in the universe, and also struggling with connection, struggling with forming healthy relationships, overgiving, okay? And also with this pile, I got the strong energy that this is something that is about your family line, okay? I got the strong energy from pile one that they are kind of the black sheep, that they are meant to kind of shake up their family line in a good way, to change their whole core beliefs around that. So, pile two, we have truth being here. And pile two, I got a strong divine masculine energy from pile two, a strong leadership energy. And when I started channeling pile two, I channeled another energy, and this pile also talks about a connection with somebody else, a pretty strong soul connection that can also be triggering. And I didn't expect that when I pulled those cards. I thought I only talk about you, okay? I only wanted to focus on you this day, but yeah, this connection for pile 2 seems pretty significant, life changing, okay? And also, pile 2 is somebody who struggles with happiness, struggles with finding their own happiness. And I talked about that. Pile 3, abundance. Pile 3 was also really interesting. And what I perceived from pile 3 was that there is this scarcity mindset and this feeling that you need to hold on to people, situations, circumstances, because you have this inner core belief that you are not deserving of more. And I also got that pile 3 was always fighting for love, attention, and also has this mindset that they cannot get what they want, especially when it comes to dating, especially when it comes to attracting their perfect match, their life partner. And I also channeled some information about a past relationship that was pretty hurtful, and also formed some deep inner wounds, deep inner core beliefs that pile 3 needs to get rid of, okay? So I feel like this is enough information for you to kind of intuitively choose your pile, and I will see you. And I am also so happy to have you here to be able to read for you guys. Okay, I love reading for you, and yeah, I see you in your pile. Hey Pi One, this is going to be a reading, and today we are going to take a look into why you incarnated on this earth with your body, with your family, with your friends. We will take a look into what your soul thought while doing that. Like, what is your life path, and why did you experience the things you experienced so far? And you resonated with the stripping illusions card. And when I pulled your cards and tapped into your energy, I already got a clear image in my mind of somebody who always resonated with the feminine energy. And I feel like growing up, you really liked being in your feminine energy. You felt really drawn to beauty. You felt really drawn to making yourself beautiful. And I'm getting the softness from you as a kid. And I feel like over time, this was stripped away from you, from your environment, from your parents, from your family members. And I'm getting that your family line always struggled with this feminine energy. and also just was more comfortable in this masculine energy. And the thing is, if we have a distorted feminine energy and only work out of our masculine energy, we also struggle to manifest. And we need to work much harder to manifest. And I feel like this is something that your family always struggled with. And you are here to end this, because also with the universe works fast when I'm having fun. I feel like this is also something that you are meant to do here. You are meant to have fun. You are meant to enjoy your life. You are not meant to work hard 24/7 and receive so little. And the reason why your family line always struggled to attract money, to attract abundance, to attract certain things, and I'm also getting this feeling that certain family members, especially women, maybe had this underlying anger or sadness about their husbands, about their men in their life, because they had this distorted feminine energy, and therefore they attracted men that were not in their divine masculine energy. And I feel like it will end with you. And like I've said earlier, going back to this abundance, I'm getting that also you are meant to have abundance in this lifetime, and you will get it once you have healed your feminine energy, because I'm getting that you are pretty comfortable in your masculine energy, but you struggle with receiving, and receiving is such a big part of manifesting, especially when it comes to abundance. And I feel like you have some inner work to do in that regards, and once you have healed this aspect, you will see drastic changes in your life. Also with the come home to your body, I feel like maybe growing up you felt really comfortable dressing the way that you want. You felt comfortable wearing certain dresses, making your hair beautifully, wearing makeup, stuff like that. And I feel like because it was so harshly judged by your parents, by your caregivers, by your peers, you kind of used different things to express yourself. Maybe you started hiding your body and you expressed your femininity behind closed doors. I feel like for some of you it could be something in regards to art. Maybe you like drawing, maybe you like making music, or you like writing, something like that. And this is like your way to express your femininity. But when it comes to showing up in the world, you like to be in your masculine energy, because in the past you kind of adopted to your environment that made you feel uncomfortable being in your feminine energy. And what I'm also getting intuitively is that you are meant in this lifetime to heal your feminine energy, to have success, to have abundance, and also in an area that you have really passion for. For example, if you really are into art, you are meant in this lifetime to become successful in an artsy area, okay? You are meant to have abundance in that area. And I'm kinda getting a lot of resistance when I say that from your energy. And I feel like this is because you are so programmed in a way that you think, hey, I need to work hard. There is no room left for having fun when I want to have money. I need to work hard. And this is the masculine energy. And remember, we need both. We cannot be too much in our feminine energy and manifest something, and we cannot be too much in our masculine energy to manifest something. So therefore you need this balance. You need to know, hey, I need to have compassion, I need to have fun for what I'm doing, and I need to put in the work, I need to put in the effort. And this combined will bring you what you want. And like I've said, you are meant to do this in this lifetime, whatever it is. And you're also meant to heal your inner child again. I feel like there's a need to visit your inner child again and to kind of make it comfortable in this feminine energy again, especially with the come home to your body card. And you don't need to hide yourself, okay? I'm really feeling that I'm talking to a lot of people right now that are used to hiding themselves. And maybe you would want to dress a certain way. Maybe you would want to make your hair a certain way or your makeup a certain way. But you feel like that people will judge you for it. And let me tell you, let them judge you. But the right ones will come to your life. And remember, if you are grown up when you watch this video, you can separate from certain family members if they are toxic, if they are judging you for your truth. And I'm also hearing that some of you don't even have contact with your family anymore or with certain family members, and I'm so sorry for that, okay? But what I'm also hearing is that this curse will end with you, okay? So this distorted feminine energy will end with you. For some of you, you will heal it and you will become an inspiration for other people in your life to also adapt this mindset, to also adapt this energy. And you can kind of heal your environment by doing that. And for some of you that don't have any contact anymore with your family members, you can also start a family. This is definitely a possibility in this lifetime for you, because I just saw it, I just heard it. And you will not pass on this distorted feminine energy anymore. This will end with you. Also, this struggle with worthiness, this will end with you. You are meant in this lifetime to achieve this inner peace, this inner knowing that you are worthy of everything that you desire, and that you are able to love yourself fully, even though people in your life maybe failed doing so. And what I'm also getting, and that maybe growing up, people judged you pretty harshly, people really criticized you a lot, and the reason for that is because they saw sides of you that they suppressed so hard. And maybe they saw you being comfortable in your feminine energy and they judged you so harshly for it because they suppressed it in themselves. I'm hearing projection, okay? So there were some pretty deep cases of projection in your family line. And maybe you were also the black sheep of your family. Maybe some of you also dealt with narcissistic abuse growing up, okay? And I'm so sorry, okay? But I also want to tell you that you need to have compassion for yourself. And on the path of your success, you may encounter some obstacles, some blockages. And don't use this as a sign of, oh, I am not meant to do this, or oh, the universe is against me, or oh, I'm needing to work even harder. No, listen to me, okay? When something comes up that is kind of blocking your path, sit down and really look into your soul, look into yourself, ask yourself, when was the first time that I felt this? And you will be drawn to a memory in your past, and you can rediscover this memory again and heal it. Because with all that you've been through, and I feel like it's a lot, there is still a lot of things in your energy that just don't serve you anymore and you need to remove it. But sometimes we aren't really aware of those things until something in our life shows up that makes us become aware of it. So this is something that is so important, because you are meant to achieve everything that you desire. And I'm also getting that some of you have some pretty strong spiritual gifts and they are blocked at the moment because of this distorted feminine energy. Because the feminine energy is also very spiritual, very intuitive, and I'm hearing clairvoyance, clairaudience for some of you. And I feel like once you tap into that energy, you will also rediscover your gifts again. And I'm also getting that this is something that will help you on your path of success and what you are meant to do in this life. I want to pull your oracle cards right now. So let's see. Pile 1. What are you meant to do in this lifetime? We got Queen of Cups, we got the 10 of Coins, we got the 5 of Wands, we got the High Priestess, We got the 8 of Coins. Okay. So let's talk about it. I love this energy. This is so beautiful. Okay, so first of all, with what I just said, we have the High Priestess here, and this is a very intuitive energy. So I'm really getting that you are also meant to tap into your spiritual gifts, to tap into your spirituality, and to use them on your way, because it will help you so much. And I'm also getting that some ancestors are heavily watching over you, and they are really waiting for you to do that. And I just got goosebumps while saying that. So take that as a big confirmation, okay? You are protected so heavily, you have no idea. And they are waiting for you to kind of step out of your comfort zone and to trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust that they are guiding you, leading you. And damn, I just got so many goosebumps. God damn. Okay, I'm sorry. But this was kind of distracting. Okay, and you will discover parts of yourself that are so beautiful, and these are gifts of your family line. Not everything in your family line was toxic. There are also some gifts that you are meant to discover in this lifetime. And with the 8 of Coins being here, this is the 8 of Pentacles, this speaks about self-mastery, healing, working on yourself. And you are meant to do this. You are meant to do the healing work in this lifetime. And I know sometimes it kind of sucks when you are the one that is kind of in the need to do all this healing work. But I promise you, you will learn so much on the way. You will learn so much, and I feel like this is also part of your life path, that you pass on this wisdom, that you teach others, that you inspire others. And like I said, for some of you, it's in regard to art, that you express this journey through your art, that you express your emotions and share it with others. I feel like this is such a big thing that is coming through, and maybe you feel uncomfortable right now doing that. And the reason for that is because of the distorted feminine energy. If we are in a distorted feminine energy, we tend to isolate a lot, we tend to hide, we tend to not trust people, we tend to not want to share anything. And the divine feminine energy is really connected, is really not like in a way that she is naive, but she is trusting in a way that she trusts herself, so she knows who she can trust, because her intuition is guiding her towards people that she can trust, you know. So it all falls together when you heal that. So, and with the 5 of Wands being here, the 5 of Wands is an energy where we kind of struggle with overthinking, where we struggle with our own thoughts, with our own illusions. And it's kind of funny that this card came up above the stripping illusions. So I feel like at times you can struggle with that. But know that, like I said, these are illusions, and you are meant to strip them away. You are meant to have them in order to even be more self-trusting. And I'm also hearing trust in the universe, trust in your guides, your ancestors, and connect to them. And the 10 of Coins is here, guys. Okay, I cannot make this up. Like, the 10 of Coins is like the card of abundance, a lot of abundance. You are meant to have this. The Queen of Love is an energy of self-love, loving the self, and also sharing love, being love, okay? And this is so, like, this is beautiful, okay? I repeat myself, but this is so beautiful. And I feel like once you reach that point, you will look back at your life and you will see it with different eyes. Because I feel like at times you tend to also have this victim mentality, but you have your reasons for it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't come out of nowhere. Like, you've been through some pretty dark stuff, and now Spirit is saying it's time to release that. It's time to release all this dark energy, because you are meant for more. I just got goosebumps again. Okay, you are meant for more in this lifetime. This is not your stuff to carry. And also something that just Spirit brought to my attention is that every evening, or every time that you socialize with people, they want you to sit in a quiet space and they want to call back your energy. You could also have some pretty empathic abilities, and maybe you also struggle with kind of taking on people's energy or giving away your energy. And you will become more and more aware of that the more you tap into your divine feminine energy. But you can do this already. Like sit in a quiet place and call back your energy. And you can do this pretty easily. Just close your eyes and say, I call back all my energy and I release all energy that isn't mine. And just repeat that affirmation as often as you feel like doing so, okay? And I feel like this is something that will help you a lot on this journey. I want to pull some more cards for you. I love this pile, okay? Ah. I love you guys. Oh, okay, let's see. We got the Chariot. We got the Ten of Wands. We got the Three of Cups. We got the Fool. And we got the World card. Okay, let's talk about it. So, I feel like that on the way of all of this, you will have some things to work on, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't get this feeling that this will be an easy path for you, but it will be so worth it. Because of the Ten of Wands being here, I feel like there are a lot of illusions that you still have to certain things. I'm hearing limiting beliefs, and Spirit wants you to become aware of them. And every time you have a limiting belief, every time you have something, ask yourself, where did I learn this? Who taught me this? Okay? And really be conscious of the things that you think. Be conscious of the things that you consume. Like, it starts small. Be conscious of the things that you consume in the internet. Be conscious of the things that you consume on Instagram, like stuff like that, okay? And also, the Five of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups. So I feel like something that you really struggle with is finding people to connect with, or finding your people. And like I've said earlier, for some of you, you also really struggle with your family members. And I'm getting this feeling that you don't really relate to much people. And I feel like the reason for that is that you aren't really tapped into your true authentic self yet. And I feel like the universe is kind of wanting you to be by yourself at this time, to really become self-conscious, to become self-aware of the things that you need to do. And once you do this, once you become more confident inside of yourself, in your truth, in the things that you want and stand for, you will attract people that have the same goal as you, that have the same vision, and also can help you on the way. I'm really getting that you will align with your soul group, okay? And you will find people that you love so much, and those people will be your new family. You won't be alone in this lifetime. You are not meant to be alone, okay? You are not meant to be alone. I repeat it. You are not meant to be alone. Okay, continue. So, the High Priestess is clarified by the Fool. So what I'm getting is that maybe this whole spiritual thing or your spiritual gifts is a new world to you. Once you discover them, it's going to be quite shocking, is what I'm hearing. I remember when I first discovered my spiritual gifts, I thought I lost my mind. And it was a journey. I always reached the next step when I was ready for it. Like, it didn't come all of the sudden, it came in steps. Slowly but steady. And I feel like this will be the same with you. And I feel like this is such a beautiful path for you. And you will be so exciting for that. I feel like maybe all your life you wanted something that is more excited, that is kind of out of this world. And I feel like this is something that opens up the doors for you to explore this different reality. Like, really, like when I remember when I tapped into my spiritual gifts, I kind of was not shocked, because I always had this inner knowing that there was more to life than what I just perceive. But at the same time, I don't know, guys. I just love spirituality and spiritual wisdom, spiritual gifts. Like, this is such an interesting topic. Maybe I will do another video on that. A pick a card reading where I will choose, or you can choose a card, and I talk about your spiritual gifts. I think this can be pretty interesting. Let me know if you're interested in that. And with the Chariot card being here, I really get this strong fighter energy from you. Like, I feel like there's something inside you that really burns for something more in this life. And sometimes I feel like the people around you really put you down and kind of wanted to dim your light, okay? But I feel like they weren't really able to. They were not able to, Paiwan, okay? There's still so much inside of you that you didn't discover yet, and I just got a sneak peek into that, and I love it. I love it, okay? I want you to keep moving forward. So, I kind of want to pull more cards for you to see what you are meant to achieve in this lifetime, or you are meant to do in this lifetime. So let's see. We got the Garden. We got Luminosity. We got the Rainbow Reviver and Maturity. Okay, these are all spiritual cards, okay, like straightforward. These cards all speak about spirituality. So the garden teaches us to surrender, and I feel like this is something that you also are in the need to learn. And surrender in a way where you put yourself out there, you put your art out there, you put yourself in the spotlight. And when I say this, I get some resistance from your energy, okay? And that's okay. You can take small steps. There's no need to hurry. There's no need for perfection. You can take small steps. It's okay, okay? And it's also okay to have resistance. Have compassion with yourself. But to surrender, you don't focus on the outcome. Focus on the journey. And I just got drawn to the book The Alchemist, so maybe this is a book that you want to look into, because this book, I love this book. This book teaches us to love the journey, because the journey is the gift at the end of the day. Like, what comes at the end of the journey isn't really the gift, it's the journey itself. And I feel like, yeah, you will learn how to surrender, to allow. This is also something feminine, by the way. So, luminosity. Also, like I said earlier, I feel like you will be somebody who is a light to others, who is this inspiration. And I'm just getting drawn that you will really be teaching other women or other girls something that you've been going through, and you will kind of help them in whatever way or shape or form possible. And this will be different for all of you, but you will know, because whatever you feel most drawn to is the way to go with it. And maybe because I know, because I perceive this resistance from you, and we still have this worthiness card here, and I feel like maybe at times you think that you are not worthy enough for doing that, or that you need to be better, or that you are not ready yet. But let me tell you, you are ready yet, because you achieved so much to this point, and other people can look up to that, because other people didn't reach that point yet. And also the Rainbow Reviver, okay? At the end of the rainbow, there's a pot of gold waiting for us. And this will be waiting for you as well. And I feel like the end of the rainbow, the golden pot, this is kind of the beginning of your journey. Once you step into your truth, actually. And with the Maturity card being here, I feel like that you will also be somebody who is really wise. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of stories. And what I noticed, she is writing. So I feel like there is this deep desire inside of you to tell your story, to write, to express yourself. Do it, okay? This is literally your sign. And also, if you look at this card, like there's a spirit watching over her. And like I said earlier, you are so heavily protected and you are meant to do this. And I feel like there are far more people there for you who are really shooting for your success than you could ever imagine. And I feel like once you tap into your spiritual gifts, you will kind of recognize them, you will feel them. And for some of you, you will hear them, is what I just heard. Like I said, you could have clear audience. So I want to close off this reading by an oracle card. So let's see. Pile 1. We got send out help to others. If this doesn't sum up the reading, I don't know what did, okay? So let's see. 7. Send out help to others. You can feel vulnerable when those you know and love are in trouble or need help that seems beyond your abilities. This is the time to call on spirit healers and helpers and ask them to send love and compassion to those you cannot reach or feel you don't have the power to fix. Spirit healers and helpers work on a different level, so trust them with this one. Neither distance, nor time, nor space can create a boundary when it comes to sending the healing power of love. And remember, every prayer for others is blessed by healing spirits. Okay. And when I just read this, I really thought of some of your family members for some reason, okay? So, yeah, maybe do that. So guys, I was so happy that you joined me in this reading. I hope it helped, and I would be so happy if you like this video, if you maybe share your story in my comment section below, and maybe you also want to join my community by subscribing to my channel. I would be so happy to have you here, and remember, you're always loved, blessed and guided. You only need to ask for it. And I wish you a lovely day, and I wish you so much love, healing, and luck on your journey. Okay, you cannot even imagine how much I wish all of this happening for you. I also shoot for your success. And yeah, this is it. Have a nice day. Bye. Hey part 2, this is going to be a reading, and today we're going to take a look into what you are meant to do in this lifetime, or what your soul thought when it thought, hey, let's incarnate on earth, let's have some fun. We will take a look into your life path, what you are meant to do. And you resonated with the truth card, and when I pulled your card and started to tap into your energy, I cannot deny that I already got this intuitive message that you are meant to have a counterpart in this lifetime, that you are meant to build something big. And I'm also getting something about a leadership, something about leading people, and especially with the divine masculine being here and the yin and yang and the eagle. Like, we literally have the bird, or the eagle better said, 4 times in your cards, and this is insane because I promise you, I don't have a bird deck, okay? These are not decks based on birds. So this is a pretty clear sign. And the eagle stands for wisdom, stands for spirituality, leadership, strength, and also responsibility, divine masculinity, okay? And I feel like what you are meant to do here is to tap into your truth, and I feel like the way for you to do that is by becoming aware of the fact that you have maybe some limiting beliefs about joy, about happiness, because in your shadow is positivity, and I feel like that you maybe at times restrict yourself of happiness, of positivity, and this can be unconscious, okay? I mean, it's literally in your shadow, it's unconscious. So I feel like you should kind of reflect upon that. Like, ask yourself, have I any limiting beliefs about happiness? Maybe growing up you experienced some kind of pain when you were happy. Maybe you formed this belief that you only receive love or support when you are in pain, and therefore you have this fear of happiness, because fear of happiness is a real thing, and maybe you resonate with that a lot. And with I clear my energy field, I feel like there is the need for you to really go back or to really tune into your energy and kind of see what you need to get rid of, because I feel like there are still some energies attached to you, attached to your emotional body, that hinder your progress, that hinder your success. And maybe even for some of you, if you didn't meet your counterpart yet, even hinder them from coming into your life. And also with the yin and yang being here, the balance between the masculine and the feminine energy, I feel like this will be a big part in your life. And I just talked about this in pile 1, but pile 1 was more about the distorted feminine energy, and I didn't get like counterpart energy from it. But if you feel drawn to watch this, maybe this is important for you as well. If you feel like that you struggle with femininity or that you have distorted feminine energy, okay, maybe for some of you. But anyways, really, I feel like I don't like throwing these words around, but maybe for some of you, you are meant to meet your twin flame in this life and do the twin flame journey. And the twin flame journey isn't about romance at all, okay? It isn't about a relationship. It's kind of the byproduct at the end, okay? But it's about clearing up your toxic energy in the first place. It's about becoming aware first of your spiritual abilities, of your spiritual gifts, and then clearing up all these toxicity that has no place in your life anymore, okay? Because I'm getting that there are some habits that you are holding on to that won't serve you on your path moving forward, and meeting that person will make you become aware of that. And it's kind of funny because I didn't expect that this reading would turn out this way. I really just wanted to make a reading only about you. And then now I have a second energy in my reading. So damn. But I mean, I can kind of deal with it, okay? So we just continue. But so with the truth card being here, I feel like you grew up in an environment that maybe made you suppress certain aspects about yourself, and this was also a theme in pile 1, but I feel like this is coming through differently. I feel like for you it's about a certain hobby or a certain thing that you really liked doing while growing up. For example, you could always be into singing for some of you, and growing up your parents told you, hey, you cannot sing, like you cannot earn any money when you sing, stop singing, okay, it's useless. And you kind of rejected that part of yourself and you rejected things that made you happy because they didn't serve a higher purpose for the people in your life, okay? And I feel like it's important for you to go back in time and rediscover those things about yourself again and really tap into your truth, be really yourself again. For some of you, I'm also getting a codependent energy, and this is also kind of common for people that start a twin flame journey because they have a lot of codependent energy at the beginning, especially the distorted feminine, okay? And maybe you resonate with that as well. And Yeah, I feel like you are meant to really be happy in this lifetime for some reason. This is coming through so strongly that this is the first step for you, and this will kind of align you with your journey. And when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. So I feel like maybe until now your life was really chaotic, or you didn't experience much happiness, you didn't experience much joy, and life was something that you kind of I feel like you aren't the type of person who really enjoys life, okay? To be kind of blunt with it. I feel like you live your life, and sometimes you tend to be kind of happy, but I feel like overall you tend to be sometimes even numb to life, or you tend to be kind of nonchalant. And I'm just getting this energy from you where you are not really happy for some reason. But let's look to your tarot, because this is really interesting. Okay, we got the Two of Swords. We got the Chariot. We got the King of Coins. We got the Star. And we got the Emperor. The Emperor is also the card for divine masculinity. So that's pretty interesting. So there is a lot of divine masculine energy here, okay? Like a whole lot. I'm also getting a lot of fire energy. So Leo comes through a lot, especially with leadership areas. Sagittarius, okay? Maybe you have some pretty strong fire in your chart, okay? You don't need to have that, but you can definitely resonate with that energy. And I feel like you have some pretty harsh things in your life right now. I feel like there are a lot of obstacles right now that you kind of need to overcome in order to move forward. And I'm also getting this indecisive energy from you, and I feel like this has a lot to do with the shadow aspect, that you don't really feel happy in your life. And I feel like you are in this uncertainty, because for you it's like, no matter what I do, I don't feel happy for some reason. And I feel like you want to discover what truly makes you happy, but you have some blockage around it. And I'm getting that this person that will come to your life will really be a game changer for you. Like, I feel like they will remind you of something. I just heard How You Remind Me by Nickelbird, okay? And I feel like this person brings in that energy. And maybe for some of you, you already know this person, or you already met this person, okay? And I feel like you both will connect, and you both will bring out each other's inner child again, and your inner child holds your truth to your path, to your happiness, because your life path has a lot to do with what makes you happy. And I feel like now that you are older, now that you are grown up, okay, you also have the ability to make money out of it. For example, if you've always enjoyed singing, now you have your own tools to make that work. The only thing that is hindering you are your own limiting beliefs, but always question, like, where did I adapt those beliefs? Because I promise you, for example, Kanye or Taylor Swift, they don't have the beliefs of, okay, I cannot make any money when I sing. I promise you, they don't have those beliefs. And I mean, I always say singing, but it will be different for all of you. And I feel like maybe you intuitively already know what you are meant to discover again, okay, when you think back to your childhood. And also, maybe with this divine masculine energy being here so strongly, I feel like that also maybe in your childhood, or no, I put it otherwise. I feel like there is a need for you to step in this divine masculine energy in order to protect your divine feminine energy. Because I feel like you kind of push away your feminine energy, and the feminine energy also speaks about happiness, joy, being passionate, being connected to oneself, to others, being soft, vulnerable, okay? And if you make art, this is also feminine, and especially if you make art that is kind of revealing your most inner self, this is also something that is very hard to do for some people because it feels so vulnerable. So if you struggle with feminine energy, you will have a hard time doing that, okay? So let's pull some more cards. And I'm also getting with the King of Coins, this can also be something that you can build on. Like this could be something that is a source of abundance, a source of something bigger than you can imagine. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the World. We have the Six of Cups, the Hangman, last but not least, we have the Strength. Really a strong leadership energy is here, like such a strong leadership energy. But let's talk about it. So I feel like currently there is a lot of fear and uncertainty in your energy, and I feel you need this softness, you need this compassion again in your life, this love again in your life. The opposite of fear is love. If we love something, we pull it closer to us. If we fear something, we push it away. And I feel like maybe you are in this period where you push people away, where you push experiences away, where you push everything away because you have all those fears, you have this uncertainty, and it kind of blocks you, it blocks your intuition, it blocks your true happiness. And I feel like there is the need for you to move forward, to kind of heal those aspects, to go back in time and see, okay, when did I first feel this way? When did this start? And to close off the cycle. And I feel like when you do this, you will attract this person in your life. And I see it again in your tarot, that you are meant to build something with this person, not just a romantic relationship. More than that, really, it goes beyond that. I'm getting this vibe of like power couple, okay? This is a power couple energy. Like you could build like a successful, I don't know, something successful with this person, okay? And I'm also getting that once you meet this person, I feel like they will be the catalyst for your awakening, that you will kind of see things differently, that you will experience the world differently. And this is so interesting to tap into that, because like I've said in the beginning, I didn't plan to do some kind of love reading, okay? Not at all. But I'm really getting you are meant to meet this person, and you will. Like this is something that is coming through so strongly. And I feel like at first you could be struggling with this connection, especially because this connection will kind of force you to open up more, to show more of your vulnerable side, to be more soft. But at the same time, I feel like you will be so grateful for this person, because they will enable you to let down your walls that you build up over time. And I feel like this will also be something that is a healing experience in itself. And also, I feel like they kind of hold the key to your heart, is what I'm hearing. This is really beautiful. They hold the key to your heart. Okay, let's pull some more cards. I didn't expect that at all. Okay, let's see. We got love. Okay. Yeah. We got spiritual maturity. We got the Garden. One last card. And the Silver Waterfall. Okay, so let's talk about it. Like I've said, I feel like you are really meant in this lifetime to step into the power of love. And I feel like maybe in the past, maybe when growing up, you thought that love makes you weak. Loving somebody makes you weak because it makes you vulnerable. And maybe you had some past relationships that were pretty painful. And I won't say that you don't risk to get hurt again with this person, because especially if we meet our divine counterpart, they can trigger us a lot, okay? And I feel like this is also something that you are meant to learn. You are meant to mature spiritually. You are meant to learn that your outer world is a reflection of what is going on inside of yourself. And I feel like you will learn that over time. And once you are ready to fully step into that awareness, I feel like life will become so much easier for you and things will fall into its place really beautifully. With the Silver Waterfall being here, this speaks about letting go. And when I tap into your energy, I get this feeling that you are holding on to so much. Like, I feel like you are holding on to so much stuff from your past and on so many beliefs. And I feel like people growing up wanted to kind of merge you in something that you are not, okay? And I feel like over time you started wearing a mask, playing a pretend game, pretending to be someone that you are not. And with the Truth card as your overall energy, you are really meant to discover who you truly are again. And this is so beautiful. And also with the Garden being here, I feel like, the Garden speaks about really appreciating your success, appreciating the beauty that you have achieved. And I feel like once you step into that energy, once you reach union inside of yourself, that you are comfortable being yourself, comfortable expressing yourself to other people, to the world at large, I feel like you will attract so many beautiful things. But what I'm hearing is that at this point, it doesn't even matter anymore. And what I mean by that, and this is because what I mean by that, I feel like in the past, you could have been somebody who chased so many things. You could have been somebody who chased success, chased relationships. I feel like maybe you were always looking for something outside of yourself to fulfill you, to make you happy. And I feel like that you didn't realize that you had this big core belief inside of yourself that made it not possible for you to attract real happiness, because your inner child was hurt so much that you were not able anymore to be in your truth. And in fact, if you are not in your truth, you cannot attract something that makes you truly happy. It's not possible, because you pretend to be someone that you are not. So how on earth would you attract something that makes you truly happy? It's not possible. For example, if all your life you pretended to be a wolf, for example, okay, you pretended to be a wolf and you needed to eat meat, okay, and you thought, oh, this will make me happy because I'm a wolf and eating meat makes me happy. And suddenly you discover, hey, I just pretended to be a wolf. In fact, I am a rabbit. Like, I need to eat grass to be happy and to be like in alignment with myself. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is a good example, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like this example is kind of random, but I hope you know what I mean. I feel like all your life you consumed things or you chased things that didn't really make you happy because you weren't aligned with your truth. And it's your mission here to step back into that. And with leadership being here, maybe you are also meant to teach others that it's important to be in your truth, to be authentic, because it's a really valuable trait, especially today in the day and age of social media, where everybody kind of tries to copy paste somebody who is successful, because we will think, hey, this person looks happy, if I become like them, I will be happy as well. No, you don't. Okay, you need to be authentic, you need to be in your truth to be happy, otherwise it's not possible. So I kind of got aggressive with that one, but it's so important. And I just started channeling so much right now, guys. Like this was kind of the riot, okay? Okay. So I kind of want to pull more cards from this deck. I kind of feel drawn to it. So let's see, what do we got? Pile 2. We got, I am supported on my path. And I trust the wisdom within. Okay. The energy that I get from these cards is that maybe you have been somebody that always struggled to receive support from others. And I feel like this was also the reason why you started hiding yourself, started to hide your true authentic self, because I feel like when you showed up in that energy, people rejected you. People, I'm hearing for some of you, even laughed at you. You could also have experienced bullying, okay, that people bully you. And I feel like this was the reason that you kind of stepped into this false energy, this pretend game, and also started to mistrust yourself. You started to ignore your intuition, you started to ignore your truth. And with I trust wisdom within, and I am supported on my path, I feel like these are lessons that you are meant to learn right now, that you can trust yourself again, because then you will find your truth again. And also what I see is that on this picture, the third eye is highlighted, the area of the third eye. And here is also like the eye at play, okay, the third eye. So I feel like it's important for you to really open up your third eye, also the truth. Truth is also something that speaks about the third eye, or is a symbol for the third eye. And yeah, I feel like you are kind of stuck in this bubble at this moment, and the universe or spirit is kind of forcing you to get out of this, because there is so much inside of yourself, so much beauty. And you, okay, oh, I just started to speak German for a second because I started channeling so much. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's start again. This sounds kind of harsh, but what I just heard is that you own the world to show your beauty. Like, you are meant to really show the world your beauty, your innermost self. And for some of you, I'm really getting that there are some artistic gifts inside of yourself that you suppressed so much, or something in your childhood that you suppressed so much that you just throw it away and thought, okay, I suck at it. But in fact, you have the ability to create so much beauty with it. It's not even funny. Like, I can see it, I can feel it, and I am amazed. Like, please do it. Whatever it is, please do it. I mean it, okay? Like, this is your sign to do it. And I want to close off your reading with an oracle card. So, oh no, wait a minute. Like, my attention is just got to this deck, and I kind of want to see when you will meet this person, because for some of you, I feel like you didn't meet this person yet. So let's see. Okay, yeah. I got humbled with that one. Obsessing over timing creates blocks. refocus and stop waiting for it. Okay, I think this message comes through pretty clearly. But I feel like it was also important for me to pull these cards because I feel like maybe for some of you, I kind of sparked your interest with that one. So I feel like this is something that will come naturally to your life, okay? So maybe focus on yourself at this time, and I feel like this is meant for you, okay? You will attract this person no matter what. This is meant for you. I can feel it so strongly because they are part of the plan, okay? And this is so much bigger than just a relationship. I hear this over and over again. Okay, we got the first step is taken. You have asked for help, number 1. So let's see pile 2. No, I got it. Okay. The first step is taken. You have asked for help. So many people don't know how to ask for help or have never even considered asking healing spirits for assistance when they are feeling low. But it is the easiest thing to do. Simply say, "Please, Spirit, will you help me?" Spirit healers and helpers will soon be in your energy and working to lift you up again. Take a moment each day to feel your healing energy in your life and allow yourself to be balanced and regenerated by the healing balm. It is also important that you learn to give thanks when you do this practice. If you ask from the heart, it shall be given. Yeah. And like I said earlier, I feel like this was something that you've been struggling with, asking for help. And I feel like this connection will also bring that up for you again, because I feel like this person will kind of force you in a way to become more open, to become more vulnerable. And I feel like this will be really uncomfortable for you at first, because in your past, this aspect of you has been really judged and laughed at, like I've said, for some of you. And I'm so sorry, okay? Like, I'm so sorry. You deserve help, you deserve support, you value. You have so much value no matter what you do. You always have value, okay? And yeah, I hope you liked this reading. If you did, I would be so happy if you like it. And maybe you want to share your story in the comment section. I would be so happy to read your story because this was so interesting. And if you want, you can also subscribe to my channel. I would be so happy to have you here. And remember, you're always loved, guided, and protected. You just need to ask for it. And I wish you a lovely day. And I also wish you the best on your journey. You got this, okay? I believe in you. And I shoot for your success. And yeah, this is it. Bye. Hey Pi 3, this is going to be a reading, and today we are going to take a look into what you are meant to do in this lifetime and kind of what your life lessons are and what you are meant to experience in this life. And you resonated with the abundance card, and when I pulled your card and kind of tuned into your energy, I got this feeling that you grew up with certain limiting beliefs that are holding you back, and you are meant in this lifetime to get rid of them. And what I intuitively just got is that maybe even in the past you were holding on to certain people or certain jobs or certain experiences because you thought there's nothing better out there for me. And this could have looked like a toxic relationship that you were holding on to because you thought, hey, there isn't anything better out there, or I am not deserving more. And I get this feeling that you are meant to experience abundance in this lifetime. You are meant to have an abundance mindset. And this goes far beyond just the material things. This goes, like I've said, even to the point when it comes to dating, that you are able to let go of people, of partners that don't serve your highest good, because you know that the universe is abundant. You know that if this doesn't work out, the universe will provide you with something else. And I feel like you have some limiting beliefs at the moment around that, because the belief card is in your subconscious, it's in your shadow. And maybe you are limiting yourself when it comes to this. Also, with my sexuality is sacred, I feel like this is also a lesson that you are meant to learn. Like, who do you share your sexuality with? Who do you share your time with? Do you really appreciate that person, or are you just holding on to them because it's all you know? Maybe it's also something that you've been used to. Maybe you've been used to certain treatment because of the way that you grew up. And I feel like that you are meant to know in this lifetime that you are abundant, not only when it comes to money, but also when it comes to love. Because I feel like this is something that maybe you've struggled with in the past, okay? That you were kind of in connections that didn't really make you happy, but it felt familiar, it felt comfortable to be connected to somebody who is kind of chaotic, who is kind of keeping you at a distance emotionally, is what I'm hearing for some of you. And I feel like what your soul really craves, what your innermost self really craves, is this deep intimacy with somebody else, like this shared trust. And with the dating card being here, I feel like you are somebody who loves love, okay? You love being with somebody who really makes you happy, but I feel like this is something that you've not really experienced yet. And I feel like maybe at times you kind of just thought, okay, dating is just not for me, or something always goes wrong, or I always attract the same kind of people and I'm just not happy dating, so I'm rather alone, I'm rather single, stuff like that. But I feel like if you really are true to yourself, I feel like you will kind of know that you want a stable and strong connection. And I feel like once you discover those beliefs and where they are coming from and question them, I feel like you will attract better partners that are more compatible with you and what you truly want. And also, with my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So I feel like this is also something that you are meant to learn, to have faith in the universe, to know that, hey, the universe will provide you with what you want. But in order for the universe or God, whoever you believe in, to do that, you need to let go of things, situations, people that don't make you happy. And I feel like you need to be true to yourself. If something or someone doesn't make you happy, let it go. And then sit with yourself, ask yourself, what do I really want? What do I really need? And look out for that. The next time you meet somebody, have certain criteria, and if this person doesn't check the boxes, just say, hey, it was nice meeting this person, but they are not for me. They are not meant for me. I have different values, I have different needs and different wants, and this person cannot fulfill that. And that's okay. That's completely okay. And I feel like once you step into that energy, once you step into this energy of abundance, of knowing, hey, I can let things go because the next thing will come, I feel like a lot will change for you. Let's get into your tarot. I really like this reading. So let's see. We got the Ace of Cups, we got the Sun, we got Judgment, we got Six of Swords, we got the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So what I'm getting from this energy is that maybe in the past you experienced certain things, and what just came intuitively to my mind is that maybe in the past you've been cheated on, or maybe in the past you really desired a relationship where you were the only one for your partner, but you always caught them with somebody else, you always caught them having eyes for somebody else. For some of you, I'm hearing that maybe you found certain pictures in their phone, something like that. And I feel like this is something that is kind of heavy on your heart, and I feel like you also tend to look back at those times, and I feel like you also wanted to always make it work. I'm also getting that you are somebody who gives people second chances. You are not somebody who gives up easily on people, but I feel like this is exactly your lesson. It's okay to let go of these people because they were never meant for you. And with the Ace of Cups and the Sun card being here, I feel like there is somebody out there, and this is a separate energy that I'm getting from this energy, that will kind of shake up your world in a good way, because you will experience love that makes you so happy, that makes you so fulfilled. I'm hearing out of this world. And also with the Sun card here, like this is the happiest card in the deck. So I'm really getting that you are not meant to fight for love. You are meant to relax in love. And maybe in the past, growing up, maybe you had a sibling, or maybe you needed to fight for love. And what I also got is this image in my head where maybe you were the older child, and once your younger sibling was born, you kind of needed to fight for attention, you needed to fight for love. Or maybe your parents always were busy working and you needed to fight for their love, their attention. And I feel like this is something that you didn't quite let go of yet, and there is this need for you to heal this core wound, this core belief that you need to fight for love, attention, because it doesn't serve you anymore and it's not true. And this is the reason why you kept attracting people that kind of let you replay this game that you had going on in your childhood. And also with the Nine of Wands being here, I feel like those experiences cost you a lot of anxiety when it comes to dating. And I feel like you are kind of stepping in with fear when it comes to dating, and not with curiosity, happiness, excitement. Because whatever happened in the past, I feel like it was pretty damaging for you, for your soul, and for your femininity, okay? For your feminine energy, just receiving energy. I feel like whoever you were connected to, they didn't really allow you to be in this feminine, receiving, loving energy. Let's pull some more cards. We got the Three of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Tower, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Coins. Okay, so the connection in the past that comes through, I feel like whoever you were connected to, they were inconsistent. And I mean, the Knight of Wands is the player energy in the tarot, okay? So I feel like they were not ready to be in this committed relationship that you desired. And also I feel like it really hurt you when you found out about this, because I feel like you were really invested in this connection, and I feel like at your heart, in your core, you desire this equal give and take in a relationship, and I'm hearing it's not possible for me. So maybe you have this feeling that it's not possible for you, nobody like this is out there, but this is just not true. I want you to remember that you are able to find somebody that matches your energy. But in order to do this, and this is so important, you need to let go of people that aren't good for you. And the funny thing is, I mean, I once was in this pattern too, so I cannot blame you at all. And the funny thing is that we kind of we kind of want to convince ourselves that this person is better, or that this person can be better, or that this person has so much potential, and we are kind of waiting for it, we are hoping for it. But your lesson is that you deserve somebody who is already the full package, who comes with everything. You don't need to be their therapist, you don't need to work on them to be better. They do that by themselves. And I feel like this is also scary for you, because you think you need to do something to deserve this love. And I feel like this is also what is blocking you, that you think you need to deserve this love, and therefore you attract partners that need a lot of work to be done to put it like this, in order to be able to be in a relationship, because otherwise you think, hey, I am not deserving of this relationship, but this is just not true. And I'm also getting this energy from you where you really try so hard to change people, to make people see your value, your truth, and just know the right people will see that from the get-go. And this is something that maybe you're also scared of. When you are true to yourself, ask yourself, what would happen if somebody sees my potential and I don't need to do anything to deserve their love? Like, just imagine somebody like this comes around. Like, what feelings arise in you? What feelings arise? Let's pull some more cards. You're deserving of love, pile 3, okay? I want you to know that. You don't need to fight for it. So, let's see. We got manifestation, emotional freedom, we got chivalry, and the divine masculine. Okay, I love that. I love that for this reading. Okay, listen. With these cards being here, you are meant to really step into this energy of being able to manifest, and you need to balance your feminine and masculine energy in order to do that. And this was kind of the topic of our readings today. They all were kind of different, but they all kind of were around this topic of balancing the feminine and masculine energy. And I feel like this also comes up for you at this point, to be able to manifest the person that you truly desire. Maybe you can write down everything that you want in a person and imagine having this person around you. Imagine having somebody like this. And with emotional freedom being here, emotional freedom speaks about freeing yourself from your limiting beliefs that lay heavy on your heart, that don't serve you anymore, and know where they are coming from. Have compassion with yourself, but also the freedom to move forward regardless. Don't let your beliefs, your emotions that sometimes arise, hold you back from the things that you truly want. And now to the spicy part, okay? We have chivalry here and the divine masculine. So I feel like whatever person you will be attracting after you free yourself from all this baggage, this person, like I've said, will kind of shake up your world, okay? I feel like this will be somebody who has really like traditional values. And I mean, like, this will be somebody who opens up doors for you, who buys you flowers, who makes sure that you are okay, who doesn't play any games, who looks for something serious. Also, the divine masculine isn't afraid of commitment, and also is not afraid of responsibility, and he can take care of himself. He is emotionally stable, and like I said, nonetheless, he values you, he values your presence. But maybe in the past you experienced relationships where you put in so much effort into stabilizing your partner that this will be kind of uncomfortable for you at first to experience, because it's just not what you're used to. And I'm hearing that you will experience this when you're ready for it. So maybe this is the time for you to look back, like I've said, where those core wounds are coming from, these these core beliefs. And often this goes back to our childhood, okay? So maybe it's time for you to go back to the core. And I feel like then you will be attracting, you will be manifesting this person that you truly desire once you free yourself from all this baggage, from this fear and these beliefs that aren't true. Okay, you can change that. Your reality isn't fixed. Pai Hui, okay? And I am kind of drawn to pull some cards on when this person will appear in your life, okay? So let's kind of sneak into that. We got April, very soon. Oh. And not the right time yet, and create space for it to happen soon. Okay, sooner. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I feel like this will be different for all of you. I feel like intuitively you will pick up on one card that resonates with you the most, but I feel like for the majority for you, like I've said, I feel like you have some baggage, okay? I mean, I see this all over your cards, that there is a lot of fear and a lot of hurt that is holding you back from manifesting this person. But with April being here, I feel like you will be able, if you do the work, if you do the healing work, if you really create space for this person to come in and to allow them to join you in this life path, you will experience them sooner as you expect. Because maybe with very soon and create space for it to happen sooner, you were in a place in your life where you didn't really expect somebody like this to come in your life. You weren't in a place where you even thought about somebody like this existed. So maybe this just talks about, hey, you don't need to wait 10 years for it to happen. It's maybe not the right time yet, but it will happen sooner than you expect. So create space for it. And also I get this strong feeling of divine timing. And divine timing means you will experience this when you are truly ready, if you have healed enough. Because the divine masculine isn't attracted to a distorted feminine, and this is so important. And with this energy, I get a lot of distorted feminine energy. Maybe if you feel drawn to, you can watch Pile 1 as well, because there I talked about distorted feminine energy, because this was the main energy of the reading. If you feel drawn to it, maybe this is for you as well. If not, that's fine. So, and I feel like once you step into your divine feminine energy, you will attract this person naturally, okay? And this is beautiful, okay? Because you're so deserving of this. You're so deserving of somebody who makes you happy, who fulfills you, who doesn't play any games, who doesn't give you the feeling that you are replaceable, okay? You are so deserving of this. I cannot even tell you how much. I want to channel some final advice for you. I'm kind of being drawn to this deck. Final advice for pile 3. We got home. We got struggle. And forgiveness. Oh, okay. I think this is a really beautiful message to close off the reading. Oh no, I will pull an oracle card for you later, okay? But your final advice. I feel like I said earlier, because this is something that I channel so much in your reading, I feel like the place where you grew up in, the place you called home, there is something that you didn't let go of yet. And there's this need of forgiveness. And forgiveness is a byproduct of healing. You cannot force forgiveness. I always say that to you guys, okay? And don't force yourself to forgive. You forgive people that hurt you naturally once you fully heal, okay? And have compassion in this process. Don't force it to happen, okay? You will know when you are ready to do this. And also with struggle being here, I feel like you didn't really experience this lightness and connection. You didn't experience this true, rare, and raw connection. But you are meant to experience this. It's in your life path, okay? Nobody can take this away from you. And it's in your hand to remove all these burdens. It's your responsibility. Nobody else will be able to do that for you, okay? And this is really beautiful. And I feel like also Spirit is supporting you in this process, okay? Let's pull a final oracle card for you to close off the reading. We got what did I just say? You have the ability to affect your own destiny. Number 41. So let's see. Only those who have overcome life's hurdles can order their own life with skill. But when you reach a certain point in life, you know that you can make appropriate changes when required. Guardian spirits have led you to this very moment when you feel equipped to take responsibility for your own actions. You are where you're supposed to be. The next step on the path is yours. And mighty garden spirits are telling you that you are ready to handle the situation. This is an important moment in your life, so own it. Yeah, I think this sums it up beautifully. And this is all I have for you. I hope it helped. If it does, please leave me a like, and maybe you also want to join my community by subscribing to my channel. I would be so happy to have you here. And remember, you're always loved, guided, and protected. You just need to ask for it and take responsibility for it. And I wish you a lovely day, okay? And I wish you truly the best in your healing journey and on this path, truly, okay? And yeah, I wish you a lovely day. I see you the next time. Bye.